and but you are experienced in SAP in other skills, technology and OTC, PTC, and all that stuff. But this gentleman is experienced in PP, execution, inventory management, planning, and everything, not in SAP, in other ERP tools. But you and I, we born in SAP and we are living in SAP. But other than SAP, there are many ERP tools. For example, JD Edwards, I2 Technologies, PeopleSoft. Then you have the Microsoft. Microsoft itself has got Microsoft Dynamics, Microsoft Great Plains. Then there is a Peachtree, Peach. There is another ERP
Navision,
from QuickBooks,
Navision.
Intuition. There are several. Aramco, Ramco, that's Indian-based ERP system, very popular. So Oracle has got its own ERP. They have supply chain management, customer relation management, everything. So basically, they are all doing the same thing, but the screens are different. But the subject is same: make to order, make to stock, global planning, regional planning, plant level planning. These are all general terminology. But the one what you see in red color, that is not German general terminology. Red color is not not German generic. SAS is not generic. LIS is not generic. That is exclusively SAP jargon. And COPA is not SAP. I mean, is not generic. Anything you see here in this red color, those are SAP terminology. Okay. Forecast is generic. And corporate planning, it's a general word. Global planning, general. Okay. So, but SOP, rough cut planning, these are something very peculiar. I don't know why they call it rough cut, but that's what they call. Flexible, it makes sense because it's more flexible. You can customize more. Standard, you cannot. But few things it makes sense. Few things it doesn't make sense. So long-term planning is doesn't make sense. It's a simulation. I would like to say simulation planning, but they call it LTP. Why? I don't know. So MRP. MRP is a generic word, but SAP has taken it as one of their tools. But the confusion is you have three subcomponents in it. MPS, Master Production Scheduling, that is used for critical component planning. Then you have types, MRP types, M0, M1, M2, M3, M4. Okay. So similarly, again, consumption based planning is the word itself is telling you it's based on consumption values, how much you consume. So raw materials, MRO items, maintenance, repair, operating supplies. You don't want to make these as a part of your BOM. You plan them separately because you know for 1 year how much you are going to consume. So you know based on your consumer levels how many days you need to have the safety stock. Let's say I eat 1 kilo of rice. I want to keep 1 week of rice as a safety stock. Obviously, my reorder point would be anything less than 7 kilograms is going to be my reorder point. My safety stock is 7 kilograms. My consumption value is 1 kilogram per day. Okay. So I don't plan every day based on the consumption back in India. We buy once in a year. That's it. We don't buy every day. So that's a consumption based planning. So other things we don't plan consumption based planning. No, we don't. So Similarly, MRO items, some items what you PRT, production resource tools, and operating supplies, maintenance supplies, packaging material, this kind of stuff you plan it in consumption based planning. Then you have some types called MB, VB, VB, MB, VB, RR. There are many types. Okay. Then what about MRP? Anything that is not critical. For critical, you are using MPS. Then you are going to ask me, what do you mean by critical? How do you define criticality? I'm going to define as a project manager or a plant manager or a MRP controller or a scheduler or an inventory control technician. If it takes lot of time, lot of lead time to procure it, then it is critical. Because if I'm importing somewhere, the ship is going to take some 1 month, 2 months, then I have to plan accordingly. Because I don't get in 1 or 2 days. It's a critical item because long lead times. The another one is it's a bottleneck resource. I made everything, but I don't have a shelf life time and the batch number to put on my stuff. I'm just waiting. The label printing, that stuff is critical. If I don't get it, I cannot ship it. I'm just waiting in the shop floor. So that is also critical resource, either a bottleneck resource or a component or a material or a substance which takes longer lead times. That's critical. Everything other than that is called no critical. For no critical, we use vanilla process, which is MRP. MRP has got PD, different types, PD, P1, P2, P3, P4. Okay. So once that is done, you are going to run MRP single item multi-level or single item single level. But in our case, if you are running for a finished product, it has to be single items multi-level. So as a part of that, it is going to create you for in-house materials. It's going to create planned orders for purchased items. Also, it is going to create planned orders, but once you convert them, they become purchase requisitions. Then you convert those purchase requisitions after release into purchase orders, right? For manufacturing, convert the planned order into production order. If it is a production plant, if it is a process plant, convert the planned order into process order. Release it, do the goods issue, do the confirmation for each and every operation. Then goods received, receive the final product, do the settlement. Okay, that's called execution. So the stuff what I was explaining today to Sadiq is more of a planning because he's a planner. So this is in nutshell. You have many scenarios based on the strategies. Okay, so we have planning strategies, several planning strategies in SAP. Okay, make to stock. Make to stock is not one. You have 10, planning strategy 10. Okay, 10 is also make to stock. 40 is also make to stock. Okay, you have 50. You have 30. You have 11. There are many planning strategies. Each one has got its own significance. Similarly, in this case, make to order 20. 20 is make to order. 25 is also variant configuration. 26 also. 89. Okay. Likewise, each planning strategy. Again, these numbers, it's all SAP jargon. It's all SAP. You don't, they are not internationally used. These numbers in other products doesn't make any sense. Only in SAP, it makes sense because it's completely SAP jargon, SAP terminology. Okay, COPA. Sorry. So that's pretty much at a very high level. So we'll take a look at one of the simple scenario. Okay. So for that, what I need to do is I have to make our friend as the Aloka as the
Sir.
presenter. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Okay, so I'm going to make Aloka as the presenter. He's going to show us his screen, and we can see the actual thing in the system. Okay, screen Aloka. Yes, Aloka, you are the presenter now. Okay,
Yeah,
so please show us your screen
yeah.
and please log on to your system.
Yes, sir.
Okay, wonderful. I think we can see any of the material which has got a planning strategy, uh, planning strategy, make to stock. We'll go with make to stock planning strategy. Okay. So
Yeah.
how do I see a planning strategy, whether planning strategy is 10 or not?
We can see in the MRP views.
Yeah, but I want to find out a product. Give me a product which has
Yeah.
got planning strategy 10. You're right. It is in MRP3. In MRP3 view, you have a planning strategy, which is 10. So you are going to go to Mara. Okay. But Mara is client level, right? It is not a plant level.
Yeah. So,
We want plant level, right? MARC is plant level.
yeah, MRC, correct.
Okay. So that way you can put your plant 1000, restrict the values, right? You and I are working in 1000 plant. So
Yeah.
we want to see only in 1000 plant, wherein populate a field name called planning strategy, correct? So first
Yeah.
convert them into English, sir. If you can
Yeah.
click on
Yes, sir.
yeah, user parameters,
Hmm. Settings is
user parameters, field label. If you say okay, it's going to, okay. Now, you see, if you go to selection criteria, you're right, settings, field selection criteria, over there, you already have plant and what else, sir? Okay, you go with planning strategy. Yeah, you're using binocular, okay?
yeah.
Planning strategy.
Planning strategy group.
You see, you got it. Double click on it, please. Wonderful. It is already ticked. Yes. Now you default the value what you want to populate, which is 10. That way, you know that all the materials which are going to come out once you execute it are going to have 10.
Yeah.
Okay. So we use this Aloka a lot because when you are at a client location, so you do not want you don't know what is going on. See, I just came today to their new client. I don't know what products they have. I don't know anything. So I can ask people, but without asking people also, if you have this a backdoor, I call it backdoor, using you're a technical guy, you know these names very well.
Or reverse re-engineering also we call it, sir.
Yes, it is reverse engine.
Yeah, I saw in your videos also. I mean, I learned from you, so
Yeah, because see, I go there on a first day, I don't know, and the people want results immediately. Oh, did you do this? Did you do this? What do you mean? I don't even know what product I need to use. But can I
my
say that?
system
I
is
can't say that.
bit
So,
slow today.
yeah.
I have one more ECC, I think. Shall I log in that? SAP.
So, what our planning fundamentals I told you, what I thought was we can use one of these products, okay? And we may not use the same product. We'll use that material as a baseline and we'll create our own material by copying that. That way, you do not see unwanted planning results because if you take an existing one, if you go to stock requirement list, you will see whole bunch of information there, maybe 4 or 5 pages. So you get confused, the beginner. So the best thing would be we can create a material. So we can create a material. I mean, I just wanted to show you how to dig. Okay, this is how to dig the data from existing system. We already have. Even though you are working at one location, you have multiple clients, multiple instances, and the data you are looking for, or the data you are used to, may not be same across multiple instances, may not be same across multiple clients. So this you may be understanding because you're a SAP guy. So for the benefit of Sadik, what I'm saying is there is something called landscape in SAP.
Yeah.
That's also SAP jargon. What is the landscape? Landscape means the whole environment, the IT environment is divided into three areas. One is called development environment. The next one is quality environment. The third one is called production environment. Then again, what we do is we take these environments starting from development. Within the development environment, we will put multiple servers. Each server, we call it as a client. When you log on to SAP, the first thing that's going to ask you is client name or client number. The one what I used is 800. So similarly, you will have multiple clients in same environment. What is the same environment we are talking? Development. So the development is segregated again into sandbox, play client. You do whatever you like, no problem. The next one is called pure configuration, golden client. We often call it as golden client. Over there, you don't put any junk, not even your master data. Don't create any master data. That is exclusively for performing configuration. So you're going to touch only the configurable objects, configuration objects. Okay. Then you have another client called a test client, unit test, not the integration, unit, each T code, each transaction you want to test it. Okay. So then you may have one more for the training. You may have one more for ABAP development, exclusively to develop the technical objects. What are those technical objects? Custom interfaces, custom forms, we call it RISF, R is a report, I interface, C conversion, E enhancement, F forms. And we also have two more these days. Workflow object. So Aloka has experience with workflow. And another one is called portal, internet. Okay. So all of this is nothing but RISE. Okay. So you have so many clients here, almost 4 or 5 clients within development. Then you have quality. In the quality assurance, you have integration client. You also have staging client. Once you have integration done, testing done, you safely move it to a staging client. That's where the whole data, perfect data,
Sir,
call it
shall I take 10 or
10,
make to
10,
stock?
10, 10 make to stock. Okay. So the staging is going to be moved from staging to production on go live. Okay. So that's about the landscape. Okay. The landscape of SAP. Then, and you may be wondering, if I have so many instances, if I have so many clients, do I need to do the configuration again and again? No, you don't do that. So you do only once in one client, golden client. So you have something called CTS. CTS is another SAP terminology. Change transportation systems, changes or corrections. Anything what you are making changes or corrections to the existing stuff, then you need to move them across multiple facilities. Multiple, when I say facility, multiple servers, multiple clients. Okay. So you have a material, right? Very good. So clutch bearing, this is make to stock. Let's create a material, our own material, using this clutch bearing as a copy material. So you go to MM01 and put your copy material. First, put the clutch material. We'll see what is the industry sector for that. Hit enter. Oh, mechanical and semi. Okay, no problem. So remove that material and put your own name, whatever name you want to give. And in the copy field, what is that, sir? Sadik? You can put heat exchanger. You put heat exchanger, heat exchanger. That's an
The
equipment.
material name.
Yeah, we'll put some realistic name. Remove, you may remove the person's name and just use heat exchanger. You can use it, heat exchanger. Okay. So heat dash exchanger, or what is that?
Heat space exchanger I gave.
Okay, you please put dash. Maybe there is another heat exchanger already in the system. Dash heat dash exchanger. Not it doesn't take that one. It doesn't take by. You put slash.
No, no, no.
That,
That was an English keyboard, so
oh, okay. Heat exchanger. What a heat exchanger. So we are going to make a heat exchanger. Okay, heat exchanger. We are going to make and select all. Okay, go to copy from and see where it is existing. First of all, if you go to drop down, you might see multiple plants if it is being produced multiple places. Yeah, and storage location within 1000. There is no storage location for that guy. You see that? So there is no storage location. So you selected 001. Okay, very good. But it is going to say it doesn't have that. So remove 001. So if you type something which is not there, it will trouble you. So remove
yeah.
that. And your sales organization is 3020. Okay. So on other side, when you go to other side is the one which you and I are creating right now. That's 1000 plant storage location 001. Sales organization, put 1000 for me. Distribution channel 10, and the warehouse is going to be 001. Okay, sir.
Yeah.
The other side, you are doing it on right hand side. There is one more side called left hand side. On left hand side, this is the information that is pertaining to the new material that we are creating. So no, sir. A storage location got to be 001. It's going to create.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry,
301.
3 zeros. I always say. And the sales organization is 3000, not 3020. I want to create in 3000.
Yeah.
And distribution channel 10, and the storage location 001. 2 zeros only.
Which one, sir? Warehouse number.
Warehouse. We'll try to have warehouse also. Storage type you can have 005. There is a storage location. Not storage type. Storage types. Sorry. Enter. So we are trying to copy. What is the advantage? The advantage is, you see, most of the data is populated there except the division. Put the division as 00. Division.
Where, sir?
Yeah.
Yes.
So now all you need to do is just keep hitting enter. It's going to populate the data for you. You see that? And the next screen, please. Not enter. You click on next screen. Yeah, you got it. Enter. So it is saying the delivery plant is not existing. So remove that delivery plant for me. The red one. Very good. Enter. Very good. So the tax, 1 is pay tax, 0 is no tax. So
Yeah.
it is expecting for Great Britain. Okay, enter. So basically what we are doing here, Sadiq, we are trying to
Yeah.
create our own data about our own product in the database. So basically we are inserting this data through the graphic user interface, what you're seeing on the screen, into a table called Mara. Okay. So, but we are not writing any code, right? So do you, could you please
Yeah.
change the description for me, Aloka? The clutch
Yeah.
bearing should be heat exchanger, right?
Yeah.
Enter, enter, enter. So you need to click on the that enter, which enter, the green tick mark all the way on your left hand side corner. There is a green tick mark.
This one, sir.
No, sir. Green color tick mark. Yes, yes. You click on that, please. Okay. Enter, enter. So the text one is actually this is basically what do you mean by this is, if you have two documents or 5 6 pages of information that you need to populate here, it's a word wrap, you can type as much as you want. But if you want to bring some information, let's say you have 2 pages of information about this product and you want to get them there. So how do you get them there? You click on that local file. The next to the binocular, you have two green tick marks next to the binocular.
Yeah.
No, sir. All the way down, all the way down, above that box, the white space you see above them.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see local file, correct? So that means you are going to bring it from a local file. Go to any of my documents, or yeah, so just go to my document somewhere. I mean, it's your machine, so you should have. Yeah, you bring that. You see, you
Yeah.
got that. You see that your document has the user ID, blah blah blah. That information has come. Okay,
Yeah.
that's where we use. Okay, it enters, sir. We'll go to next screen now. Okay, so you got to be careful from now on. You are into SAP production planning screens. MRP 1,
Mm-hmm.
2, 3, 4, then work scheduling, then forecast, then PRT. production resource. So these are all the views that are owned by you. That means
Yeah.
as a production planner, who is going to validate these values? Sadiq, none other than that gentleman.
Yeah.
Because the purchasing guy doesn't know, even if he knows, he's not the responsible person. Sales guy is not the responsible person. So what would be the material requirement planning procedure? What would be the material requirement planning type? So go to MRP type and select, go to drop down MRP. You remember I was talking about you guys about material requirement procedures. You see those procedures appear there. The P1, P2, P3, P4, and PD, they all belong to MRP. So let us select PD, and if it is a critical and component, then you are going to select M1 or M2 because MPS. Okay, and also you need to go back to MRP1, sir. We have many more, not just one. Okay, go
Yeah.
back to MRP. Okay,
Yeah.
you know the MRP type, but who is the planner? Who is MRP controller? So 001. Okay, who is that? There may be a name, there may be a person's name, Sadiki, his phone number, everything. Okay, similarly, okay, so you see that that's a name, telephone number, blah blah blah. So realistically, it is going to be 001. Name would be Sadik. Telephone number would be his number. Okay, close that. And when you are planning it, are you planning for a fixed lot of 10 pieces?
Yeah.
Okay, so you have
Lot.
selected
Yeah.
EX. EX is lot per lot. That means if the demand is 10 tons, you make 10 tons. If the demand is
Yeah.
1 ton, you make 1 ton. That is called lot per lot.
Yeah.
If you say fixed, even though your demand is 5 tons, your lot size is fixed, always 1 ton. That means you will have 5 lots to fulfill the demand of 5 ton. In the case of fixed lot size procedure, not in this case. This case is lot per lot. Okay, so these are some important things. Timing fence doesn't make any sense. Just remove that. No timing fence. What is timing fence? We'll talk about that later. Could you please remove timing
Which one, sir?
fence? Timing, planning time fence above MRP controller. Above MRP controller you have. Okay, so time fence is going to come with fencing or firming logic. PD, MRP type PD does not have firming logic associated with PD. Okay, so there is no fence. But if you want to have firming logic, what is form? You are going to form that time period. That means nobody should touch, nobody should change the results. So in that case, you are going to put a fence of 5 days. So that means these 5 days, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, these 5 days, even though there are some customer requirements or for demand fluctuations or MRP changes, nothing is going to change the results what you got from your MRP run. So there is a fence. Is this fence is forever? No. The fence is only active for 5 days because you put a fence for only 5 days. Okay. So likewise, there are many more scenarios for each MRP type. Procedures are three. Again, for one procedure, there are multiple types. Each type has got its own significance. So what is that significance? How it is going to change from P1 to P2, that goes to deep dive. Okay. So with this, you hit enter, it will go to MRP2. Within MRP2, procurement type. So you put F there. That's not, we want to make it in-house. Go to drop down and make it in-house. We don't want to buy from outside. Okay. And you also defaulted the production location, which is the production storage location, which is 0002. Okay. And you also put in-house production time 2 days. Okay. And planned delivery time doesn't make any sense because we are not purchasing from a vendor. We are not procuring it. So since we are not procuring it, the planned delivery time doesn't make any sense. So you should remove that. Okay. That is going to be good if F is sitting there. Procurement type F. Where are you procuring it from? Vendor. When you
Yep.
procure from vendor, when is he going to deliver? He's going to deliver. He's going to take 2 days. So 2 days plus processing, everything is going to be 5 days delay. So you put a planned delivery delay of 5 days. Okay. Then what is GR processing time? Goods receipt processing time. Goods receipt processing time is something what you produced. Then after producing it, is it going to be immediately moved to the warehouse? No, it has to be checked by the quality. The
Quality.
quality inspector is going to come in the second shift. Or maybe FDA regulation, that guy comes only on Monday. So there may be some delay for you. So you want to incorporate that delay into the process. That's why you call it GR processing time. Okay. Then after that you say
Is,
schedule.
is that applicable? Is that applicable for the in-house item as well? GR
Correct.
processing?
That's why we are keeping it. Otherwise I would remove it. Because in-house also has got from shop floor. Let us say my shop floor and my storage facility is far away. My shop
Mm-hmm.
floor, my warehouse is in a different city. So once
Mm-hmm.
I produce it, then I have to pick it up, move it into the warehouse. But from where it will be shipped to my customer? From the warehouse. So if I say today I'm done, so maybe he's expecting tomorrow. He cannot expect tomorrow because I have delay. I need to move it to my storage location, and the truck will go to storage location. It won't come to my plant. So those are incorporated within the system.
Yeah.
Okay. Hit enter, please.
Mhm.
So MRP3. MRP3, most important thing, strategic group and ATP, which you already put in there. Enter. So here, selection method. When you run MRP, single item multi-level, you are going to explode the bomb, correct? When you
Yep.
do the
Yeah.
exploding of the bomb, how do you want to explode the bomb? Is it based on the production version? Yes. Then what should be the value there? Number two, selection method.
What?
Selection method, not that one, the one above that.
Okay, okay.
That is a collective requirement, individual requirement, the one above that. Yeah. So if you go to drop down, it will tell you how to explode the bomb. Do you want to explode the bomb based on the date, based on the quantity, based on the version? Let us make it based on the version because we have alternative 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay.
Yeah.
Number two. Very good. And hit enter, forecast time. So in the forecasting, we need to mention what would be the model. Is it going to be standard model, constant model? Yeah, please go to the model drop down and pick the model.
Model selection.
No, 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 not that one, sir.
Which one, sir?
There is one above that. Next to the base unit of measure, PC.
Okay, forecast model.
Yeah, yeah, we can say constant model because our product is it's always same demand. It's not a seasonal demand. Enter work scheduling view. Work scheduling view also has got multiple information, but here we are not using production scheduling profile, so don't worry about it. But and also production versions, we create production versions here. Okay, so we'll do that later. Production version separately, not now. Hit enter, please. So production resource tools, task list usage. Production task list usage is a mandatory field. Task list usage. Go to task list usage. Good. Yeah. You 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 select a generic one 009 so that you can use this for not only PP from plant maintenance quality management. Okay, first of all, what is PRT? Production resource tools. While you produce, you need some tools. If you are doing machining, you need machine tools. If you are doing welding, you need welding rods. If you are doing blasting, you need blasting sand. Okay, so all those are critical. The tool is not available at the right time, you stop the production. So you want to plan that too. That's why you have PRT. Enter. So everything other than that is either storage, I mean, either material management or quality management, other modules, right? So you basically own as a PP guy MRP 1, 2, 3, 4, work scheduling, forecasting,
Production.
and PRT. There are 7 views. You take responsibility. Okay?
Yeah.
Enter, sir. Wonderful. So this is storage location, correct? And storage is usually storage belongs to material management module guy. Okay. They also have their own views, purchasing view, export view, all that. They come under this. Okay. Enter. Enter. You have warehouse one. Enter warehouse two. That's warehouse module.
Yeah.
Then you have quality management. If we have quality management, we need to set up inspection setup. Okay, we are not doing that. Enter.
Now
Okay.
comes FICO.
Yeah, it's correct. So you already have what do you call that? Moving average. V is moving average. So standard price, you need to put standard price. Your moving average is 71.43. So you may want to put standard price 72, standard price for 1 unit, 72, please. Standard price, that is not standard. That is moving average. Yeah, that is standard. So the reason why we need to enter this because it is populated V, correct?
Yeah. Yeah.
V is moving average. S means standard. Okay. So what is 7900? That is valuation class. Aloka, do you remember in our previous class we made some configuration setting because the inventory posting was not happening? Do you remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, that time what was missing is to automatically do the accounting posting. The system was looking for a relationship between the valuation class, valuation type, valuation area, and the posting key and the credit account, debit account for a given set of chart of accounts. You remember?
Yeah.
Chart of accounts was
OBs.
I
OBs.
and T, correct?
Yeah.
Posting
Yes, sir.
inventory posting key was GBB. You remember that?
Yeah. Yes, sir. I
Valuation
remember.
area was 0001. Valuation class is 7900. Tied to a credit account and debit account. Otherwise, system doesn't know where to pick the posting.
Yeah.
So the next question was, when I am doing inventory posting, why the finance guy is troubling me? The reason the inventory posting is behind the screen going to create some accounting postings for you. You are just simply receiving it or issuing it. But when you issue it, your stock value goes up, your dollar value goes up. When you receive it, it's other way around, right? So system would like to make a note of that somewhere, correct?
Yes, sir.
So
Yeah.
each inventory posting is going to create accounting posting documents such as GL account posting and special GL account posting, profitability account posting, costing posting. There are 4 or 5 documents. Okay. So I'm just trying to connect the dots what you have seen in the last class. Enter again, sir. Enter, 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 and save it. I think you can save it.
Yeah. This HU type is also important, sir.
Okay, but I don't know what is the handling unit type here for this packaging material. So try to save it. If it stops us, we'll wait. Okay. If it is mandatory, it is going to stop you. If it is not mandatory, it's not going to stop you.
No.
Okay.
It's same.
Yeah, it is It is not mandatory. Again, you can make things mandatory. You know that, right? In the configuration selection criteria, field selection criteria, if you change the field selection criteria, you can change things. The one which is not mandatory now can become mandatory if you wish, if that is the business need. Okay. So now please show me from the database table the material what you created just now, because I was telling Siddhiki that all you and I are trying to accomplish here is putting the information about our product, which is heat exchanger, into a database table, right?
Okay. Yeah. See, if you will
See that?
see,
Okay.
it has been created by my name, aloka.k, and can see all the details over here. Like what is the unit of measure, and I think this was start date and finish date. I think maintenance start.
Okay, how do you feel so far, Siddiqui? Hello? Hello?
Yeah,
Are you
there is
there?
some actually some screen lag there. I was trying to show you that. Yeah. So yeah,
Okay, I think for you it is already 11 o'clock, 11:10, right?
yes, it's
11
11.
o'clock, yeah. You want to continue or?
It's okay. We can continue for another
Okay,
15 minutes.
okay. So all he created is just material. That means we don't have master data for our heat exchanger. In order to make a heat exchanger, you need to know what input components you need. That is called BOM. And you need to know the technical know-how. What is the technical procedure to develop or fabricate a heat exchanger? That is called routing.
Yeah.
And routing is nothing but a systematic approach of manufacturing mechanism using
Yeah.
resources such as work center and input components. Okay, so that means when you try to create a routing, if you don't have a BOM and work center, you cannot create a routing. Okay, then the production version, you may have different ways of making the same product. You may have
Yes.
different components to make the same heat exchanger, right? So that means you have options. The way you make it, the technical know-how also has got multiple options. Technical know-how 1, 2, 3. Those options are called production versions. Okay. So the very first thing what we have to create a BOM. Okay. Let us create a BOM for heat exchanger. The BOM is always going to be for a top level material. It could be finisher material, it could be semi-finisher material. Usage is production,
So
maintenance,
routing will handle that different work center selection,
not routing.
different routing
Uh,
with different
Different
work centers.
routings. Uh, Routing is actually not production version. Production version is a
Okay.
combination one, routing one, BOM one. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
production version 2, routing 1, BOM 2. Okay, production versions 3, routing 2, BOM 1.
Okay.
So the way you select the combination of your BOMs and the routings, that unique combination becomes version. Okay,
Mm-hmm. Okay.
so that is something like you can go to your home by different routes. You can take road 83, you
Yeah.
can take road 87. Okay, so you take road 87, use your car, it will take you to your home, version 1. Use 87, okay, but take a camel, that also will take you to home, correct?
Yeah.
If you know how to handle
Yeah.
your camel. I know how to handle the car is very easy. Camel, I don't know. So there may be another route 83, but the same car 83. This time you are going with a horse, but you know how to handle the horse. Obviously, if you can handle the horse well, you can reach your home. You got them. You got the difference between version and the routing.
Okay.
Okay. So what did you take, sir? Version bomb uses production. I know we are going to take production. I don't know why you take 5. What is 5? Is it 5?
Yes, sales and distribution.
No, let's take. We are producing. We are not. We're not. Yeah, we are producing. It's PV. So select number 1. Okay. Uh, the alternative bomb number will come automatically. The system will generate. You don't have to put any number there. Enter. Okay. It is ask. You see the number. You didn't put it, but still the number has come. So the component. So when you come to this place, by now you need to know. You should know to make a heat exchanger
What components?
what goes in. Okay. So for a heat exchanger, you have to have a casing, shell casing. Then that within that shell, you'll have tubes. You will have end plates and all that. So we'll go to drop down and try to see plant material by description. Go to drop down at the components. So if you go and take a look at,
Shall I
you
search
might
with
see
heat,
some
sir?
components which may be good. Okay. So take some of them. So which one? Pallet. Pallet may not be a good one. Flat gasket. Yeah, you take flat gasket maybe just for the sake of a component. You take one of
Where it is, sir?
flat
Okay,
flat gasket. Okay. So how many you need? One.
sir.
It says it's not managed in the plant. So okay, go back to your. You took a wrong selection. Go to the material and go to drop down. Just wait for a second. So you haven't selected the plant material selection. You know,
Combination, yeah.
you have to
So I
select plant material.
think material.
The first word is plant. Plant material by description. You click on the next one, next icon. You are in the middle icon, right? Yeah, click on that. So you see that plant material by description. Yeah, that's the right one. So now whatever you select, it will be in 1000, correct? Yeah.
So I'm taking.
Select any one of them. It doesn't really matter. Okay, enter. Okay. And do you remember how to default the storage location for this input component? Select line item. Select the line item. Click on top menu. Go to item. Status long text. Production storage location. Prod store location.
This one, sir?
No, the on right hand side, second from top.
Yeah.
You can go to drop down. You can see. You go to drop down and make sure that you have that storage location. No. That is supply area. You are at the wrong place. Yeah. Sometimes if you
That is the bin number, right, sir? production
Not the
storage.
bin.
No, sorry, that is the storage
Storage
location,
location.
storage bin.
Yeah, you have the first one, 001.
Yeah.
Okay, and that's it. Hit enter
It's
again.
just a, it's just a warning. So
Yeah, go ahead and save it, please. You're done. The bomb is done.
yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you can create now. You again hit enter. It will create alternative. Hit enter.
Yeah.
I'm telling them this issue will go in time.
Okay, so it is giving you information. Alternative two will be added. Okay,
Yeah.
so hit enter. Hit enter.
They're not giving time.
Okay, so this time the component you select a different component because that's why you want to call it as alternative, right?
Yeah.
Different component. Okay, default the storage location for this one also. Top,
Item.
go to item, status, long test, production storage location. Enter. You can save it.
Save.
Yeah, you can save it. Okay, so you have two different options for you. Either you go with option one or option two. Okay,
Yeah. Yeah.
so the next would be work center. Okay, so we'll continue uh, in the next class. Tomorrow I will not be available because tomorrow I have a job fair. I need to conduct. I'm conducting a job fair in uh, in uh, in Deborah University.
Yeah.
So I will be there the whole day. So tomorrow there will not be any class, but Wednesday, today is Monday, right? Tuesday no
Yes, sir.
class. We'll meet again Wednesday. So actually today I just called it because of uh, Siddiqui wanted at 10 o'clock his time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So his 10 o'clock is 8 hours ahead of me.
Yes, sir.
So you are 7 hours ahead of me.
Yes, sir.
So for you 9 o'clock, for him 10 o'clock. So we can move it little further. Okay, once we hear from Sadiq
Yeah.
based on his availability, so we can move it because 10 o'clock for him is also late. Uh, so we'll move it little bit further, maybe 8 o'clock your time, maybe.
8 hours. It will be 7 for me.
Yeah. So we'll see how it goes. Uh,
But I think it will be early for you. So it.
yeah, no, I'm okay. I'm right now. I'm okay. But if I
Mhm.
have any problem, I'll let you know. But right now, I'm okay. I can manage. Not an issue. Okay. Okay, guys. Okay. Uh, I will actually I'll create a Dropbox account and I will share that information with you so that you can access today's class video as well as the Word document what we created.
Yes, sir.
Okay, this one plus the video. Okay,
Yeah.
on the Dropbox. Okay, so let me just do that right now. So
Yeah. You can take the control, sir.
yeah, because otherwise I have to call you or do this for access. Let me just a minute, sir. I will take the control. I will be the presenter.
So you should always think past the.
The presenter to organize.
Currently, we are not doing that. That's why very ambitious.
Okay. So what I will do here is there is a Dropbox account for me. I'll create
Sir, because
a
I like
folder
this,
there.
sir. See, Saket,
Dropbox.
only one parameter is going to the thing. Yeah, then what about all the things I did? And what about all the things I'm going to do so far? After that also, not 100%. For everything. I'm the only son. I am the one who's responsible for everything. I should take care of them. I should provide for them. Everything I should only do. So what about those things? What about things which my dad did for me? I would have asked him a cycle one day. Probably he didn't
Okay.
have money. Somewhere he would have
Let
borrowed
me
it.
create a new folder. PP.
Just to make me happy. What about those things? Everything is going to work.
Sir, I mean, you can cover PM also, right? PM, MM,
Yeah.
I don't understand how
First
people go
May,
about this.
1st June.
1st June.
Immediately they go. In 1 second they go.
1 June 15. Okay. Invite. Okay. So I will give mouse control to. Okay. Yes, Sadik, please type your mail ID there, and you will get an invitation. Hello? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm typing.
Thank you. Share folder. AP. And share. Share. Okay. Invitation. This time.
Go with your talk even if you're enemy. Then I can't do.
Alok.
Fight is fight.
Aloka, you type yours.
Fight
Yes,
is
sir.
better. Okay. You have to decide which one is better. Fight, definitely fight with them. I won't say, Array, I'm good there.
Can I directly type it?
Yeah, you can type on my screen.
From my end, I definitely try. Array,
No, sir.
even if they come, sometimes they come and say sorry also. Until I have to very good.
It's not typing. Okay, 1 minute. Yeah, you have the connection. I mean, you have the other. I mean, given your Aloka is
You can take the keyword says.
yeah. Okay, otherwise you just tell me. I will type. Okay, just a minute.
It's Aloka, sir. ALOKA.
ALOKA Aloka
.K.
.k.
Dot. Patnaik. PATT. NA. N as in Norway. A as in Amsterdam. I as in ink. K as in king.
So there is a difference between the Patnaik and Pattanaik. I used to have my professor's name was Pattanaik, PATTA.
No, it's all same, sir, but
Same. Okay.
they, same caste.
Aloka.k at
.patnaik@gmail.com.
yes, is also from Orissa. His name is S.C. Patnaik. Smriti Charan Patnaik. He was my guide.
In US, sir, or?
In MTech, no, in Kharagpur, IIT Kharagpur.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so now what I do is I create, I'm going to upload the document, this one right here. This is today's class.
Yeah.
My computer, my documents.
You have to understand one thing. When the fathers become old now, when they think that, okay, this is the stage, from this stage, I have to be little bit, okay, little bit, not more, because always it is little bit more.
Okay. Now what I will do is I will upload
The videos.
They're always
this file.
alone now.
Which one? Upload. Done. So the movie that is already created will be here with today's date. This is actually should be somewhere. Yeah, this one. This is today's. This will be today's one. I need to convert this. Once I convert this, this will become this format. Now it is in a GoToMeeting format. I'll change it to MP3 format. Then I'll upload it. Okay.
Yeah.
So you'll be seeing that here. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay then. See you on Wednesday then. Okay.
Yeah.
Bye.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Bye, Sadiki.